Right, welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. He's back. Ewan McGregor's back. Talking smack about Birds of Prey. Oh god, this is some bad marketing. If this is a marketing ploy, Ewan McGregor, mate, just please stop. Someone at DC tell you to stop. Now, whatever you think of any political stance on this, with the, I'm from the UK. I don't really care about Trump either way. But wherever you sit on the whole line of politics, you can see that this is in bad taste for publicising the film. I'm sure. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Ewan McGregor describes Birds of Prey's Black Mask as villain for the time of Trump. Now this actually builds off of what he'd said before, where he said that like it was a raging misogynist, and it's like a story of telling people to do better and all this kind of stuff. It's just trash. So, actor Ewan McGregor recently described his role as Black Mask in the upcoming Birds of Prey film as a villain for the time of Trump, and he continued, right? So McGregor spoke with Men's Journal about his upcoming role, where he described the character as an absolute narcissist. He added that Black Mask is spoilt in his upbringing to the point of having no contact with what life or people are about, who has a skin this thin and wants nothing more than to be the centre of attention. Doesn't really sound like the Black Mask I know. Sionis. Does that sound like Sionis to you, Black Mask fans? He's actually... Black Mask is actually quite a good villain, to be honest. I do quite like Black Mask. This doesn't sound like Black Mask. So continued, right? McGregor's co-star Chris Messina, who plays Victor Zsasz, who... There were some rumours reported that Black Mask was going to be a homosexual, and Victor Zsasz was going to be like an unlikely prey, I guess, for Black Mask. Black Mask, hires Victor Zsasz, and he's all a bit lecherous on him and stuff like this. Again, just bizarre turns that they're taking with this film. But he chimed in and said he's an incredible villain because he's so likable and he's so seducing. You're like, I like him. He's cute. So it kind of compounds that. It's fun being in this world, and then he'll bite your leg off. He has these incredible turns of violence, this ferocious quality. There are a couple of moments in the movie where he rages that he really went there, and you could hear a pin drop. Then he would turn on a dime and then go back to the charm of the character. Now, I like duality in villains. It's good. A good example of that, like Solo, not the best film in the world, but the villain of that, outside of Darth Maul, was good. He had a good amount of duality. So I do like duality with villains, but this just concerns me. Now, Messina also addresses the rumours indicating that McGregor's Black Mask and his Victor Zsasz might be involved in a romantic relationship. Messina didn't answer one way or another, but did describe their bond as interesting. Now, if you take what he said up here as on face value, he's cute and things like this, I'd say probably they are lovers or some form. He stated, I don't want to give anything away, but that's a fun theory. We definitely have a very interesting bond. So yeah, it sounds like Black Mask likes him. Now, here we go. This is the stuff about the comments about it being like a feminist movie. McGregor previously described, again, it destroys me sometimes, previously described the film as feminist and noted that it would address misogyny. This coming from a man that cheated on his wife with Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who was in this film. Look it up. Not making it up. That's what happened. So he added, misogynists in movies are often extreme. They rape, they beat women, and it is legitimate to represent people like that. What? Misogynists in movies are often extreme. They rape and they beat women. And then he goes, and it is legitimate to represent people like that. Now, fairly certain I scratched my head last time when I covered this, and I said that doesn't really make any sense. Because he says, because they exist, and they're obviously the worst. Yeah. Yeah and no, right? Yes and no. Because at the end of the day, misogynists that rape and beat women are a tiny percentage of the world, right? Very, very tiny percentage of the world. Of Western culture. The Western culture that we watch in this movie. So, why is it legitimate to represent people like that all the time in movies, which it is nowadays? It's not actual representation, is it, really? And yeah, of course, they are the worst. They are the worst. But it doesn't make for a very interesting villain. It just makes for a very tropey trope, girl power, booyah, fuckfest. It just sounds like crap. Now, continued, he says, but in the Birds of Prey dialogues, there is always a hint of everyday misogyny. So he goes on to, he's going on to say that, yeah, the misogynists that are the worst, the real extreme ones, the ones which rape and beat women, they're horrendous, we've got to show them. But actually in Birds of Prey, there's a hint of everyday misogyny as well. Of those things you say as a man, you do not even realise. Mansplaining. Fucking mansplaining. I think someone needs to mansplain to Ewan McGregor. Fucking hell. I've been working on my car all morning. I come back in to sit to do this, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. And this is stuff I've seen before. It doesn't get any better. Like, it just gets worse. And then he continues, all it's in the script in a very subtle way. I found that brilliant. Just go away. So for those that don't know, like, again, Black Mask is an awesome villain, right? Now listen to this, right? Black Mask, or Roman Sionis, is one of Batman's most ruthless villains who leads the False Face Society. The character was created by Doug and Tom, appearing in Batman 386. He has an obsession with masks, which started at a young age when he was bitten by a raccoon. He would take on the moniker the Black Mask after being struck by lightning while visiting his family's crypt. He would carve a black mask out of his father's casket and become the Black Mask. And now we're just painting him as some misogynistic pretty boy that, like, is a homosexual as well. I don't care that he's homosexual. It's besides the point. But that's besides the point of the movie, is it not? And it's besides the point of the character. God damn. I thought Batwoman couldn't get any worse and was like, you know, the epitome of shite. I mean, this is just terrible. Ewan McGregor. Black Mask. A villain for the time of Trump. You might have people bowing down to you for Obi-Wan Kenobi, mate, but I think you're going to disenfranchise a lot of those people with this DC shit. Yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comment section. If you're new here, make sure you do hit subscribe. A lot of people have been unsubscribed recently, so please do check that you are subscribed, and please do check that you have the bell notification turned on. Also, just to give everyone a quick heads up, I have Space Jeebus Mark II merch underneath the video, which is all linked in my Teespring store. I'm going to be getting rid of the Joker tees soon. It's been out long enough. If you wanted to get the t-shirts for the Joker, then, you know, grab them now. They'll be on for like another couple of weeks and they'll be gone. Well, probably about a week. Okay, so they will be gone soon. So if you want them, check them out. They are down below as well. Space Jeebus Mark II will be there for a little while though, but again, all limited supply. So check them out. It's also a really good way of supporting me and the channel, and, you know, just supporting my efforts to entertain and bring you an opposing view of what the mainstream tends to think these days. Also, you can check out my Patreon, which is linked down below in the description box. Another great way, but also you get some good benefits then as well. But anyway, I've spoken enough crap. I've missed age. Take care.